just and just in case. I'll try and post it on our team page in case people wanna see what they missed. I don't know if they're curious or not. I'm not too sure. So just a couple of shout outs. I'm very late because I am overwhelmed with being a stay-at-home mom all of a sudden. It's very strange. My new role, but shout outs for July. Cricket, well done. You are our top earner, $1,223.10. Congratulations. And then there was Stacy at 474.15, and then Sheena at 362.90. And we had Shauna at 208.50 and Jocelyn Burns at 206. And I've been guilty of, so it was raised in a meeting a while ago amongst some leaders that it was really, they felt it was important for directors to show their teams what they were earning and how much participation that they were doing within their groups. And so I always felt very sheepish about sharing how much I make, or not how much I make, but how many sales I get in a month. And it goes up and down all the time. So I'm gonna do better from now on. And I don't know if it's gonna be helpful for you or not. And it's not to invite you to compare you to me. It's just there to let you know that there are possibilities. That's all. So last month in sales, I had 3,751.
Well done.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, not a top month for me, but certainly one of the top. I will not do that this month, but I pushed hard. I had some incentives last month, so I did push hard. And I tried some different things. And so one of the things I actually wanted to talk about tonight was like when you're sort of stuck and you really don't know sort of how to progress and what to do, and maybe some different things that we could sort of do within our business in order to create momentum. And so I feel that is definitely like a key in just sort of gathering our people together and creating an atmosphere of desire for the product, for us to allow them to sort of see how it will work in the business, for us to create we want to create mealtime solutions, right? So how are we going to help them out? How is our product going to help them out? How are we going to make their lives better? Because it's not, Pampered Chef, in my opinion, is not just about selling measuring spoons. It's a whole lot more than that, right? So it's how are these products going to help them in their everyday lives, whether they're busy parents or busy professionals, whatever it may be. Maybe they travel a lot. So how are we going to assist them in being able to see how our products will fit their lifestyle? So one thing I tried last month, and I know Cricket did it too, is that I did mystery bags. Mystery bags, I was very nervous to do it, very nervous because I didn't know how it was going to go. And I was overwhelmed with the amount of people that were actually curious about it. And I actually have a tower of boxes that is taller than me behind me. And there are still more coming of mixed mystery box prizes or whatever that I filled. And so it was something that I saw another director do, and I've seen other consultants do it in the past, and I was extremely sheepish to try it. And at first I was talking to another, so I have an accountability partner within our team, and her name is Vicky, and she lives in Salmon Arm. We met completely accidentally through another group, and she likes working out on her spin bike, and so did I, and we just connected that way. Anyways, she's super cool. She's a director as well, and so the two of us hung out at conference together, and we shared a lot of ideas. And anyway, so we discussed a plan for our mystery bag. So originally I was only going to do 6. I wasn't going to do the whole 15. I was going to do like an abridged version. And I said, you know what? I really need to make some sales goals. These were my goals for the month. I wanted to make $3,500 for the month. I need to meet those targets. So I decided, all in, what do I have to lose? The worst that will happen is I give everybody's money back, right? If I don't make my targets, that's the worst that can happen. So I took a big risk. And I tried it, and holy crap, it worked. And it worked even better than I thought. I had to do a second round. So many people were interested. So I'm happy I took that risk. I'm happy I went out of my comfort zone in order to try something new and different. It was really scary, but I'm really happy that I did it. So I'm looking forward to trying that again. I don't want to do it consistently. I feel that it will lose its value. I know some other consultants do it all the time, but I'm trying to find other ways to sort of capture people. So one thing I'm thinking of doing this month is that there are many items that are going away. So they're being discontinued. Either they're no longer being sold as like a single and they're only going to be sold as a set, which is less appealing sometimes to people. And then there are other products that are going away altogether. So what I did in February when this happened before our launch in March is I did a sale in my VIP group. And something that was told to me a long time ago, I guess it was Krista, because she did a fundraiser or something. And I was like, how did you discount those products so much? Like, how did you do that? Anyway, she opens a party under a past host. So everybody who orders automatically gets 10% off. So basically you can do the price, the value, like let's say the item is $40. You can basically price it out for about $40 or maybe $42 and local shipping. So what she does is that she posts a whole bunch of products, all the ones that are going away, and then some, maybe some of her favorites. And she doesn't put the discount, she puts the price. And she might go live a couple of times and show off some different things, but she always puts the price, and she puts the retail price and then she puts her price, her sale price. And I always thought that was pretty brilliant, because when we say something's like 15% off, people have to imagine what it will be. But if we actually give them a price, it's sometimes a little bit easier. So I think I'm going to do that in my VIP group. And I know you both have VIP groups. Terry, you just started one. I'm so excited that you did that. That's so awesome. Good for you. And I know Cricket, you've got a little one going on, not a little one, a big one going on from that you turned over from your first party. It means I'm going to steal. What are you going to steal? You're going to steal that as well. Steal away. That's what tonight's all about, is about sharing ideas. There's no secrets in Pampered Chef, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, I take ideas from another director. I take ideas from Krista. I take ideas from certain Facebook pages that I see. There's no secrets. It's just everybody does. And I'm here to have a good time. I want to have fun. The moment I stop having fun doing this stuff, I'm out, right? And so any ideas that I have, I'm willing to share. It's not a secret. It's not a like, oh my gosh, Julie only. Like, if you see something I'm doing, ask me how I'm doing it or why I'm doing it. And I'm happy to share anything. So, and that's something I've been guilty of as well. So I'm going to try and be more forthcoming with some of the events and things that I've been doing in my VIP groups, just so you
steal it from you.
And you can
Julie, I steal it from you all the time.
That's okay.
Lots of times I steal your post and then just post it at all my parties. And I'm like, oh, that's great, Julie. Thanks for sharing that.
Anytime. I'm happy to.
I've kind of done a little of that myself.
Hey, you know what? I did that a lot when I first started with Krista. I would steal a lot. Like, I would literally like screenshot her posts and then like add my own verbiage and post it, because I had no idea what I was doing. So, and I still a lot of the time don't know what I'm doing.
So about the mystery boxes.
Yeah.
I don't see that working, because I've like barely starting out. I don't have any kind of clientele or anything.
Right. So I do think it's something that you need to build on. So I think that by you starting your VIP group, Terry, I think that's great. And we'll do a relaunch party when you're ready. And I think that will like be a nice, good core group of people, whether it be from work or friends, family, whatever. And I literally went through my friends list. At first, I was a little hesitant with my VIP group. I really wanted it to only be Pampered Chef people. But I was like, screw it. I just invited everybody on my Facebook friends list. And there's a lot of people, like there's a guy last night who bought a mystery bag. I went to high school with him. Weird. He lives in Vernon. And so he bought a mystery bag. I sent him, he really wanted a pizza stone from a while ago. So I sent him a pizza stone and some pizza crust. That was his mystery bag. Over the moon excited. And he messaged me last night. He's like, hey, do you have a catalog? And so I was like, yeah, here's the link. Like,
nice.
Never hosted a party, never been a guest in my party, never anything, right? But we connected in a different way from something totally different. So I think that there's a positive in just inviting everyone to your VIP page as well, because there's lots of people that don't know what the products are. And so the more you go live, the more you demonstrate, the more you show, I think that you'll sort of collect people in a variety of different ways. And I think diversity and diversifying is important too.
Right.
My 2 cents.
No, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go. Go.
Okay. I actually have been through in my VIP group and just people being, ready. It looks like in the chat, kind of like that they're online.
Yep.
I've just started chatting with a few people, and I've been I want to do a launch party in September because that's my birth month.
Cool.
And I kind of sent out feelers about the roundup for the heart.
Yep.
Yeah, for the food bank.
Right.
And I think I want to make that a theme because I was talking to a few people and they're like all gung ho about that.
Cool.
So I'm like, I think that would be kind of an easier draw because people are always have a soft spot to make sure everybody's got a full belly, right?
Totally.
So I'm like, okay, and that's something I think that would be a good thing that I would like to participate in as well. So that's my launch party idea.
Nice. I love that a lot.
Okay.
I think it's terrific.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly from conference, they have a new, so every year for Roundup for the Heart and for WHIP Cancer in May, they have a new product that they promo. So if you buy that particular product, extra money goes towards the fundraiser.
Yeah.
And last year was the 3-piece silicone and acacia wood set. And if I'm not mistaken, this year is the loaf pan.
Yeah, it is with the latte bread or whatever that's.
Yeah. So I think that that's like such a cool combo. I know last year Krista challenged us to do that exactly. And so I was able to, I don't know how much money I raised for food banks. It was a lot. Like I sold a lot of sets. I think I sold like 45 sets or something.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I wish I had known about it because I think I did it in like March and I wish I had known about it sooner. Right.
Yeah.
How do you get that ribbon at conference, that Roundup for ribbon?
You have to sell. You have to do a fundraiser. So
that's it. You just have to have one fundraiser.
You just have to have one fundraiser. Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't get a WHIP Cancer one. I don't know why, but I got the Roundup for the Heart one. And so, yeah, so just when you're entering your party, you enter it as a fundraiser and you'll have 2 options to pre-select already, which is Food Banks Canada and the Breast Cancer Society.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, you just select Food Banks Canada. And I think it's super cool that like the money goes to the community in which you live, like where the party's hosted. I think.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I was looking and they had the list of all the communities.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Did you lose a tooth? Clara lost a tooth. This is, excuse me, interruption.
That's okay. Hi, Clara.
Do you remember Auntie Terry? Uncle Jason? No.
Long time ago. Yeah. Been a long time.
Let me see. Open your mouth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have a big booger.
Is that your first tooth?
No.
No, you've lost a few.
I lost 2, and this is my 3rd tooth.
Did it hurt?
Did Daddy pull it
Hurt a
out?
little?
No.
No.
You're
You're
really
brave.
tooth fairy. What are we gonna put it in?
A bag,
A bag.
like we did before.
Okay. Well, I don't have any right now. Here, you can borrow my little Pemberton Chef bag. Oh, here. Perfect. Look at that. Look at tiny little tooth bag. Excellent. All righty. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna be rich.
Right? Let's pray for the tooth fairy. A big girl. I love you. Okay. Sweet well. Okay, mommy's gonna continue her meeting. You gotta go to bed. Yeah, I have to continue. I love you.
I have blood all over me.
Oh, I bet. Is Dad still upstairs?
I don't know where he is.
Oh, I think he went to go work at Grandpa's. I gotta go. Okay, love you. Sorry about that. That was a big deal.
Big
Gotta
deal.
celebrate those, okay?
Good. All good.
Life is all
Julie, you're
about-
gonna need to figure out how to edit this video and keep that moment.
I know. Everybody on our team's gonna see me celebrating. That's so funny. Okay, I interrupted you, Terry. Sorry, the fundraiser.
Oh, I'm just
Anyway.
gonna probably be picking your brain quite
Sure.
a bit and looking for some kind of direction as to how I should, yeah.
That sounds great. I think it's a really, so I figured out over the last few months that I think it's a really good idea to sort of forecast kind of when you want to do promotions and when you want to do sales in your business.
Mhm.
So, and you sort of want your VIP group to be able to count on certain times of the year, right? So if they know that every September you do a fundraiser and every November you do a share rewards party and every, I don't know, whatever, like every May you're going to do with cancer, and then maybe you'll do a Boxing Day sale or Black Friday or whatever, like something that you're always going to consistently do, so that they have something to look forward to.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good,
So
Good
just like
point.
sort of at a glance for the year, generally speaking, maybe not the dates exactly, but sort of each month. I mean, some months you do nothing, right? But like I know Krista's doing like a summer blowout sale this August, at the end of August. That's her thing, right? So, but I think that doing something in your birthday month is a lot of fun. I did a share rewards party and it was awesome.
yeah, I I noticed that you did do that in June, so I was like, okay, well, I think that's a pretty good idea.
Totally. Cricket, didn't you do one for July as well?
Yeah, those bombed.
You did the what?
It was
They
a
did not
bomb.
go
It
well.
was a bomb. Oh no.
No, they didn't take off at all, but that's okay.
Was it shared
I
rewards?
think, pardon? The
Was it
shared
sh-
rewards didn't work. No.
No.
Oh.
A lot of people say that.
For me, I think that I'm still working through my network of people wanting to have parties.
Right.
Like I have a list of people that want to have parties, but I don't have the time to dedicate, unfortunately.
Mm,
It's summertime. I'm being gentle with myself. Like,
totally. I think we all are.
and so there's people within the network that are still interested in hosting parties. And then the people that are buying are people, they're friends, right?
Mm,
And so the shared rewards in July, I tried it and it just didn't, nobody was really interested in it.
right.
So that's
It
okay
seems
though.
like it's from my understanding, from what I've experienced, is that a lot of people just don't get it. Like they don't get the concept. Apparently in the US it's taken off like crazy. Like there's tons of consultants that are like, I would never party any other way. This is it. This is all I offer. And people love it. They eat it up. But in Canada it seems to be struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the shared rewards and didn't work. So what I did was the mystery bag ended up being that party. And so it was a successful party. And then we ended up with that hostess got the $60 3 booking credit.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Super
A
cool.
parties from parties from parties.
Right.
I've got a couple requests for like in person, but with the whole COVID situation blowing up again, like we're really, and I'm not really ready to go to somebody's house and do all this cooking and stuff. I'm not there.
That's okay.
I'm close to being there to do like a live video because I can't believe like the interest you get when you post your own food.
Yeah.
We made something in the air fryer and everybody's like, oh my God, I want an air fryer. And I think I sold 3. I'm like, what?
It's crazy. I did that with the ice cream maker a while ago and I sold 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good, but it's a time. It's like, it's tough. Yeah. And I've been solo with my kids for a while now. So it's like trying to not have screaming children while I'm cooking something is nearly impossible. And I don't mind that they interact with me. I do not need tantrums. One other thing that I was thinking of doing, just to try and promote. So I've been trying to do this week, we were on holidays, so I didn't do it, but every Monday I've been posting my supper meal plan in my VIP group, and I call it my weekly inspiration. And so I think that VIP groups do need to reflect a bit more than just like a sales value. You do need to value your customers and sort of give back a little bit and do some freebies. So another thing I thought about doing and just trying it in my VIP group and see if it will work is like a cook along. So maybe 3 or 4 days in advance, putting out a recipe, and people can go grocery shopping for it. And then I'll let them know that on Monday night, I'm going to go live and we can cook this together. So, and just with some, and that's, I think that's going to be like an introduction for me, because I'm very interested in, there's the new subscription that's coming out in September, and it's not just pantry products. Like there's going to be a lot of like measuring spoons and whisks and whatever, like items under $30 that you can subscribe to as well.
Oh,
And so I was thinking about if I was able to create like this cook along idea and maybe do it at the end of every month. And I could sell somebody a subscription, and they can cancel it, of course. And in my subscription will be things that you need in order to create the recipe. So a spatula, measuring spoons, the spices that you need. And so maybe it's a package deal for $45, let's say. And then at a designated time, we'll have our own private Zoom cooking party. I don't know. So I'm just trying to think like sort of outside the box in order to create income. So, you know, Krista always says, like, people will say like, I'm partied out, people are partied out, blah, blah, blah. And I really, hey, Sheena, she's coming on. Cool. I feel that there is some truth to that somehow. Hey, Sheena, how are you?
Hi, I don't know. Can you hear me? I have no
Yeah, I
clue.
can hear you.
Okay, hi.
Welcome, welcome. We're just chatting away. I'm recording this, so I'll post it in the team group later on, and then you can see it, what you missed, because I think we're going to wrap up in about 5-10 minutes. I gave you a shout out earlier for your sales last month. Thank you. So yeah, so I think that with the new subscription that's coming up starting in September, I think that there is definitely some ideas that we can sort of collaborate on and create in order to offer our products to our customers in a different way and just give them more value, right? Like I always am a firm believer of, how am I going to take these measuring cups and give them value? Like I don't just want to sell measuring cups. Like how am I going to make them feel like they're special measuring cups in this person's home? Right. So that's important to me. And it's not always an option with all of, you know, every customer, but if we can create some environments and some situations in which we can put value on something like that, I think that we should try and do it. So I am looking forward to that. So I'm thinking of like maybe trialing that in my VIP group and seeing what happens, and then maybe offering it come September. We'll see. Just an idea I had.
that sounds like a pretty cool idea, actually.
Yeah, because I think that you can do like, so another idea that I had sort of been mulling about and trying to figure out on a bigger scale is that every year my girlfriends and I get together and we do freezer meal party. And so let's say there's 7 or 8 of us. So each person has a recipe. They do the recipe 7 times over, put into Ziploc bags, and then we all trade at the end of the afternoon. We drink wine. And blah, blah, blah. So you go home with, you know, a week's worth of meals. And I was like, I think I could probably do this with a bunch of strangers over, you know, that were in the same community, right? Or we could do 7 meals all together, and then everybody would get 7 different meals with our spices, like our pantry products or whatever. So it would take a little bit more organization, but I think it's doable. So just trying to think of other ways that are different than a conventional party. I think Table is going to really help our new party platform. I'm really looking forward to that. We'll have early bird access to it, I think, starting next week, the 17th.
Okay.
So I think all consultants will. So everybody will be able to sort of go through it and check it out and see what it's all about. And starting in September, all of our parties will be on Table if you want. You don't have to. But I think that personally, I think that that is like, it's pretty huge. So I see there being a transition period between like, there maybe being like a Facebook group to try and like organize everybody and sort of collect everyone and then send them to Table. But I do see it as a real positive. Everybody that's trialed it has had really positive experiences with it. And there's even an option, someone was saying that they can, when they register in Table, you put in your telephone number, your email, your whatever, you create a profile. And when the consultant posts, there's an update, and they'll still get a text message saying that there's notification. I guess they can choose either a text or an email, and then they can go back into table and see. So there's not the Facebook algorithms that you have to fight with and trying to figure out ways around it and weasel through it. So I think that's going to be super cool. So September is going to bring a lot of awesome stuff, which I'm excited about. I hate Facebook. A lot. For parties. For connecting people, that's cool, but for parties, it sucks. So anyway,
It does seem pretty complex for what you really want to accomplish.
Right.
It's just, there's a lot of hoops to jump. It feels like.
it does totally. And you have to, like, if you want to be proficient at it, you have to subscribe to Post My Party, which is an extra $12 a month, which is fine, but Table will have it all included. And there'll be like a whole bunch of like pre-made posts, and you can import your own stuff, and you can do like a whole pile of different, it'll be interesting.
That'd
So,
be amazing.
yeah, I think it will be a lot more user-friendly. And I think that it will give people, consultants, the confidence to put together a party. It's tough to, like, what do I post? When do I post it? Like, what's the best way? How am I going to attract people? And so I think that this will probably help people just sort of empower them in order to, throw a nice party, I think, anyways. Oh, I'm running out of time. I think our time's almost up. 9 minutes and 55 seconds. I am not paying to upgrade. I pay for enough things. You struggle with Facebook for business. I hear you, Sheena. It is like, it's awful. I don't mind being creative, but when you're like, I don't know, it hurts my heart a little bit when I have a party with 40 people in it and there's like 4 people seeing my posts. It drives me bananas. Oh, you love Facebook. Yeah, it really, I don't know, it gets me crazy, but I know you love Facebook, Cricket. It's okay. I'll let you love Facebook all by yourself.
It's like the easiest thing. I wake up in the morning, I make a post, and then all of a sudden I get a sale and have money in my bank.
If we only had as much luck as you did, Cricket.
I think that's the trick, though, is you just, like, I watch your posts. If it's so, instead of me sitting down for an hour at night and dedicating a whole hour of my time, I probably dedicate an hour throughout the day, but like I take a few minute break and I do a couple posts on my parties and then answer a few questions and I leave it at that and walk away. Right. And then I get to come back and.
Right. Yeah. Oh, before our time runs out, I figured out how to use the pre-scheduled post in Facebook, which I originally was always led to believe that you can only do 1 post at a time, but you can actually schedule like days at a time. So you just go, like, you're going to do a post in your group. And then there's a little tab that says schedule, and you click on that and you just select the date and the time. So you can do like a whole pile of them, Cricket, without using a posting service.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I had no idea. I was misled. Definitely more helpful.
I've tried it before, but I can only do 1.
Yeah, I know. But you can do more. You can do
Okay.
as many if you like, actually. Yeah. Yeah. So to wrap up a little bit, I guess, thank you for hopping on tonight. I know everyone's been working hard in their own ways. I hope that the bingo is a bit motivating this month. I hope you're trying to like tick off a couple of boxes here and there. I'll post my bingo squares that I've ticked off already, and hopefully you'll follow suit. And there's a prize for a line and a prize to figure if you cover the whole entire play sheet. And if it's successful and you guys have fun with it, we'll do it again. I'll do something different. And they're not like, I didn't want to make it challenging, like you needed to like make like, $200 or whatever. Like, it's just, they're personal wins that you can accomplish quietly on your own, that will solidify the way you do business. So that was the intention behind the bingo game. So I hope that you're to have a look at it. If you have any questions about it, let me know. If you can send me your goals for the month, big or small, doesn't have to be financial, whatever you're working on, I'd really appreciate it. Just to know where you're at and how I can support you, because that's my job. I would appreciate that, please. Just send me a message on Messenger or a text or an email. That would be terrific. And if you're struggling and you need help with a plan, let's hammer it out. Let's figure it out together. I like being creative and trying to find different ways in order to party and engage with people. So if you're struggling with that, please let me know. Is there anything else you guys want to add? Any thoughts, celebrations, wins, funnies, hilarious stories? Terry, how did it go with the air fryer conversation?
I think it went okay. She didn't commit to buying anything at the time.
Right.
But it sounds as though she wants to have an in-person party.
Oh, cool.
And probably in October.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, I'm sure I'll wrangle her in, but
Nice. That's
yeah.
cool.
So yeah.
Is she local?
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
She's actually a colleague that I worked with once.
Nice. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let me know when the time comes and I'll help you out.
Thank you. Sounds good.
I really enjoyed the in-person parties that I've done. They've been a lot of fun. They've been nerve-wracking, but a lot of fun. I think what I might also do, just another idea, like just for fun, is just having like an open house, like come to like have a garden party or something, like come to my yard and I'll make a couple appies and just come for a drink, and I'll just it'll be a Pampered Chef garden party, and people can come over and hang out and see the products and see them in use. And I'll do a few different things. I'll do something in the air fryer, something in the quick cooker. I don't know. So just another idea, right? And it's like, you don't have to come and spend any money. Just again, like just coming to see the products and seeing them in person and touching them. And I think that the more that they are, the more that they see the products in action, it's show me once, show me twice. I think there's like a rhyme.
Yep.
I don't know, whatever. Anyways, I think that holds true. And so the more that we can sort of show people how our products can work in their lives, like I mentioned earlier, the easier time we'll have at drumming up some business. So I think I'll wrap it up unless you guys want to add another couple little things. No, that was fun. Thanks for coming, everybody. That was cool. So next Thursday, again, super cash, hop on. We don't have to chat. We don't have to do anything. We can like just sit quietly and send booking messages. It's just like, half an hour, 40 minutes to do whatever. Okay. Whatever you need help with. That's my job. That's what I'm happy to do. Okay. Have a great week.
Thanks.
Yeah. And I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Julie. Have a good night.
Thanks. Bye, guys.